Hello, this is Akhier, and welcome to Dwarf Fortress with the Dark Ages mod. Once again, I've been able to get many of these out, mostly because of updates on the vanilla side, but, well, I found this little place. It's mostly mountains, but it's got some joyous wilds as well, so some untamed and some joyous, and it looks pretty decent. Also, we've got lizardmen real close, so that could be interesting. And goblins at the bottom, of course, but there are goblins. Going with the folded arches since they seem to be right up into this area. The other choice I might have gone with the Wire of Depth, but this looks like this would be a legitimate area for the... I think these might actually be our dwarves. It doesn't matter. This might be a legitimate place for them to expand to. And the height map is interesting. Because of the river there, I assume there's going to be either a waterfall or some other form of cliff or something there. So it could look interesting, and that's the important part. Anyway, I'm going to be preparing for this carefully. Okay, I think I've got it planned out. We've got a miner as a point of building designer, just so I don't have to go actually put it on them. We get there. We've got woodcutter who's a grower, butcher, tanner. We've got a mason who's a building designer, mechanic, and praiser. We've got a carpenter who's a building designer, bone carver, diagnostician. We've got the weaponsmith armorer, and we've got the crossbowman who of course has a little bit of armor use, a little bit of dodge, and some discipline. Not that they don't all have discipline, but, you know. Then we've got, over here, we've got 2 female cave lynxes, 1 male cave lynx, and then 5 male war cave lynxes. And then 2 peahens and a peacock, because I like them for food animal. Then over here, just an anvil, some wood, bauxite, cassiterite. Sadly, they only had tetrahedrite for copper-bearing ores, so I'll try to make as little bronze as possible so that once I get magma set up I can start, or just a lot of wood, I can start smelting the tetrahedrite for itself so I get some silver. Of course, I've got seeds. I decided not to have the cave wheat or the dye, and I've got the drink. I just went for all of them here, and food. Pretty much covering it, so let's embark.
Oh, we're here! Oh, my aching, stubby feet and legs are so tired. I need to learn to ride a cow or a goat or something.
Yes. Oh, a goat would be awesome. A mountain goat. Yeah, that's perfect. Anyway, for the glory of all Sestenrovad, and ere the direwolves get hungry. Nice. Dwarven history begins here at this place. Kubukkamuk. Lanced priests. It's an interesting name. Give me just a sec. Okay, and we're in the place, and it looks like the river area might be interesting. Oh, no, never mind. It's boring. I had hoped, since it looked like the mountain, instead of going this way, went along this edge, but apparently I was wrong. It looks slightly hopeful because it says mountains and stuff there for some reason. But now I'm looking at it, that doesn't matter because this is where it's solid stone. I was just thinking derpness. Again, I guess it was possible that the river was lower, so I don't feel that bad. Hematite. Wow, that's nice. We're starting with hematite right on our walls. I'm not going to complain. You'll note we have sparse trees, but there are trees, so that's why I didn't bother bringing 10 tons of wood. And shale. That's a stone. I don't want to do this. Because it's not a real river. And what's that? Okay, gypsum. But that's more hematite, so important thing to note. can definitely tell where the biome changes. I like just digging the mountain, and honestly, right here is about the best place. So yeah, I guess I can just build my workshops then. And everyone should be basically set up. I need to go and tell that you can do all the metalsmithing. Not you. I need to go tell, and you can do all the farming. These guys. Everyone else should actually be okay, all things considered. So, get to work. I'm not going to assign any war links to the guy yet, I don't think. Just a thing. Wood furnace, nearly done. Wood furnace, done. Make a couple charcoal. You know what? Make 5 charcoal. I don't know why I limit it, since I have the job on a different dude. Let's see. I do like how the river curves a little bit. Or brook, as it's correctly termed. There we go. And we can make 1 thing of bronze bar. And honestly, we don't... Well, yeah. For this first one we do. Otherwise it would take 1, 2, 3 charcoal. Why'd I have to count that out? I knew it was 3 charcoal. It would require more charcoal. Oh, did you finish the job already? Congratulations. I don't honestly care that much. Go make a battle axe. It's like, oh, that's cute. Go do it again. And that tree gets to go. They weren't canceled, so... Oh, right. Planters making charcoal. Ammunition, bronze. A couple bronze picks won't be out of line. But yeah, the guy that I have burning the wood needs to go cut down the wood. What kind of tree is that anyway? Not that it'll stop me from cutting... Oh, an apple tree. Nice. That's a bayberry. We could get apples. I'm not sure if that's important anyway, but we could get apples. I'm thinking... Let's see, how far across is it? From there, it's actually a perfect amount across. So I'm just going to ignore the fact that it dips in a little bit there. It'll be slightly hard for me, but... Well, life happens. Actually... Yeah, that's fine. Of course, this will delay the time until we get underground, but it's inevitable whenever I decide to do a little bit of retrofitting to the land. There we go. Get into a bit of a cliff. Over here, what kind of trees are around? And what kind of animals do we bring? Horse, water buffalo, anything around specifically? Giant great horned owls, that sounds like it could be, air quotes, fun, or if you prefer capitalizing it. Wow, that was a weird way of saying that. Anyway, persimmon, It looks like the few trees we do have are fruit trees. Which, admittedly, is interesting, but it doesn't help me for what to cut down first. There's no trees over here. Don't even bother looking. What are you? Beech tree. Let's just cut down the ones that are on this upper level. No real reason, but I've already cut down one on this level, so I might as well continue the process. Okay, now make a wood stockpile here. Yeah, that'll do. Build workshop, carpenter shop, which can be made out of wood, thank goodness. And then butcher shop, tanner shop, not yet. What kind of stuff is this? Bauxite? Really? Nice! I rarely get bauxite for just right away like this. That's kind of convenient. And the fact that I just like bauxite, so neither here nor there, but still, bauxite. Who'da thunk it? I guess there's some in the wall over here. Nice! Yes. In case you haven't noticed, I have a thing for bauxite. I can't actually remember the reason. I think it's like a radioactive thing, so that was always amusing. But I'm not sure. Sounds right. Could be wrong. And then craft workshop. Oh, wait, no, epilogue. There we go.
No.
Excuse me. Really? Why do you have to be so mean? On the butcher shop as well. There's probably some animals blocking it. Silly animals. You won't stop your fate. It's predetermined by me. Death, death, and more death. Because that's the way it works. There we go. They're doing their job pretty well. Build workshop mason. I'll throw this over here. No particular reason for doing it, but it's there now. And make a block. Yeah, making bauxite blocks. Okay. Got the carpenter shop, so I could make some stuff there. On the other hand, I could just... How do I want to do this? I could dig into the mountain. Or I could just dig down. I like down. 1, 2, 3, 4. That'll be interesting. Yeah, that's pretty good. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, right there. So it does mean that I'll have to make another set of blocks. I can complete what I was intending to do in the first place. There we go. I want to leave a little leeway on the surface, since I don't have to worry about some other stuff like sand or whatnot. I can just ignore it. Oh, there's actually sand right there. That's interesting. Could be useful later as well. Oh, hello. It's already up. Do you already do that? Yeah, I ended up getting a bit picky about that. Okay, now here, I don't want to do it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Could mine out an area. Sure, why not? Never too early to start that shenanigans. Obviously, there won't be soil here. But what I can do is dig this way, then dig up and be right under the soil level. Over here. Because apparently that's shale over there. And
the season is winter.
well, yes it is. Okay. What was it that we found? Indigo tourmaline. Okay, there it is, yeah. So I'm thinking of leaving this level here mostly empty, but as I stated, I do sort of want some soil somewhere. Though, there's always the option of just digging down until you get some water. Which isn't a bad option, it's just not the option I plan on going with. Well, I guess technically the other. There is the option of water right over here. And that isn't a bad option. Lots of self-contained gems in this area. Normally they just end up in the wall. Well, there's bauxite, but, you know. Bauxite. Smooth the walls so I'm not tempted by that iron and gem. Of course, it just reveals more stuff for me to do, but wait a second, is that sand? Yeah, that's white sand. Cool. Slightly annoying for me, but still nice. Set up a few block orders then. We'll actually finish this stuff down here since it's farther to the left. I'll mostly finish. Sometimes I don't. Since we've already revealed that, I might as well just set that up. How many bauxite blocks? 2. I mean, we don't have that many, but enough to put a few of those in. There we go. Better check that. Ah, yes. Yeah, need that smooth so that the dang caravans can get through. Or at least I hope that's all I need to do there. Oh, making a shale one. That's nice. Maybe later I'll get a little picky about the color coordination. Now let's check. Yeah, see, there we go. That one rock was just blocking the ability to actually do anything. Slightly annoying, but it happens. So I'm assuming this means that over here there's... Well, over here there's just sand. It doesn't go very far in. It never does. Build seawall. Oh. Let's see about over here. Yeah, it should keep them busy for a little bit. Maybe we'll just run into soil down here for some reason or other. That'd be incredibly weird, but I'm not going to complain if it works. One of those things. Since this area seems to be more of a lighter color, I actually removed those. Do it myself. Oh, apparently he's taking from down here. They still don't care about Z levels that much, apparently. Because that's the answer for why that kind of stuff generally happens. There we go. And shale. And we struck lavender jade. Why, yes we did. And of course, more hematite. Frog in my throat. But that is neither here nor there. Build seawall. How many bauxite blocks? 5. 2, 3, 5. There we go. He's actually doing that now. Ah, yes, he finished up with the other stuff. Build seawall. How many shale blocks do we have? We have 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Huh. Wow. Isn't that close? Of course, he goes and prioritizes that. No, he doesn't. Okay. Oh, that's neither here nor there. Ah, yes, there's some gems in the wall. Because that's how it works. Apparently just digging the upstairs is enough to reveal it. Oh, that's annoying. If anything, I can turn into a little outpost thingy for the military. That would be interesting. Let's see, how far have you gotten? Lots of hematite. And they're asleep. Of course they are. Always falling asleep on the job, I tell you. Lazy dwarves. Lazy, lazy, lazy dwarves. Yeah. neither here nor there, as far as I'm concerned. Okay, what's blocking it now? Okay, we'll take out the damn tanning shop. There we go. Since it apparently doesn't like there, we'll put one here. Goodness gracious. And the leather work can go right there. And that will have repositioned all the necessary accompaniments. Let's check out the horse. Okay, let's make a small little pasture. For the various grazing animals. It should at least keep them for a bit. Oh, and they're working again. Nice. Just do the tanning shop, honestly.
No.
Same thing? No, yep, same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, that could be awkward, but we'll do what we can. It looks like we're mostly dealing with sand here, which on one hand could actually be useful, because if we're mostly dealing with sand here, it means that we can set up a sand collection area in a secure place. Well, goodness gracious, we've already got the sand there. We just can use it as a secure place. On the other hand, it might not do what I want it to do. You're the metalsmith. You're not the person I want. You're the person I want. Suddenly you have all the crafts. Because... there we go. So it looks like... if I want garden stuff, I'm gonna have to put it over here. Not that I mind that. So why is that like that? There we go. Yeah, it works out pretty well. Works out pretty well. And we're just gonna take that out eventually. Did he complete the one thing? Yes, he did. Okay, I can finish the wall over here then. Probably made it. Oh, no, he did shale blocks. Hoorah! Actually, very nice for me. And I can still, at some point, potentially use this as like a little military thing where I've got a tower up here or something. Though I'd probably just go off the center one, so it's more of a little thing instead of a bigger thing. No, there we go. Got one charcoal at the moment. Suddenly I have a desire to cut down all of those trees. Weird, isn't it? suspend them out, go cut down trees. Well, since you finished with that and I'm not ready for the other one, let's make another room over there. Ooh, that was a big tree. Citron. Nice. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Anyway, might as well just complete this sort of thing here. There we go. It was gonna end up being like this anyway. Dang it. We've got some shale over there. So it can't be purely the one thing. Unsuspend that. I will set that up to be cut down. Oop, got my mouse on the screen apparently. That's unprofessional of me. Speaking of which, not unprofessionalism, but just needing to get over here. Do I have a minecart set up? Yes, I do. What am I missing? Bucket! Need a couple buckets as well, just in case. And they finished up here. That's good. Make a few more set of blocks. I'm going to probably be building a wall. I'm not going to try to wall it too much, but there's the option right now, so I'm going to go with it. And because this is sand, the miners are really cutting through it like it wasn't there. So we should be able to set up some farming relatively easily. Question is, how do I want to do it? Now let's see what that room will show us. Actually, how wide can a bridge get? Not wide enough, the answer is. Just barely not wide enough. That's slightly ironic. Ooh. Masterwork minecart. Of course. Dump to the east. Sure, why not? There we go. Cancel out that message so I don't have to see it just wandering around. Yes. Because I like how I set up the, words. I should use them. How I set up the farms in my other fort. So I'm gonna go with a similar sort of setup here. No particular reason. It just feels right. And hauling, new route, name, wood stacker, new stop. Just remove all that. Stockpile link. Enable for wood. Give it a vehicle. Masterwork minecart. There we go. And that'll give most of the common people a hauling job for a while. And of course, it'll give the miners a hauling job if I don't be careful. There we go. You can eat. That's fine. I'll allow such a thing. Oh. That's close. It doesn't look quite right. I can definitely fit a lot of stuff on the screen if I want to. I wonder if there's like a thing to reset the zoom. Default. This is a little closer. Really? The hell? Why are you attacking him, Peregrine Falcon? More to the point, keep doing that for a moment. I need to do a few things. Right. Military uniform. Let me create a uniform. Okay. Should I create the squad? Sure, I'll just create the squad. The tower brightness. Okay, and your ammunition, since I have no clue what those are supposed to be. And they're not there anymore, so it doesn't matter. 50 bolts. For combat, material is metal. We'll set up the other one later. There we go. And we're forging that, so that'll be nice. And if we have another combative falcon moment, we can apply some work to it. Yeah, we've actually got a good bit of farm area here. Do I want to go with the usual 3x3 or do I want to extend it to... let me think about it. Yeah, I think I'll go with 3x4. Slightly different from my usual, but... well, that's part of doing this. Always figuring out something else to do with it. There we go. PCT. And what we want is food, block all, seeds. For these first two farms, of course I'm going to go with plump helmet spawn and pigtail. Well, actually, I could go with a blood helmet. I think those went into thread as well. The difference is that the blood helmet also does some other stuff. So let's see, where is it? Oh, blood helmet spore. There we go. I did bring them. Might as well use them. And now I'm just gonna set up a food stockpile as well. There we go. And I am allowing barrels for those piles. And the kinds of workshops we'll want. Build workshop L for a still. Sure, shell blocks. And then W for farmer's workshop. T, and actually I can do the one thing right away. It's just an empty barrel stockpile. I'm not sure what I want the other one to have. We'll find out. Military equipment. Yep, you've got that. Now we need to set up the food area. Probably. We're gonna need... one thing I definitely need is this stuff out of here. So we'll just dump that. Don't plan on being overly excessive with the dumping like I can be, but... well, you never know what I want to do in the end. Oop, went too far. Okay, good. The one stockpile is there. Though now I'm thinking about only the plump helmet we actually have enough for a full field of now because it's got 12 in it. Not that it matters, of course. It's like, pff, whatever. I'm thinking... animals, butcher... and then food stockpile here. And we can make a dining area. Right in there. Yeah, dining area wouldn't be bad. I set to dump. And I'll want a cage. And from the, not the leather works, the craft workshop in stone, make me a couple nest boxes. Oh, struck gypsum. It's actually kind of useful. There we go. Actually, instead of having the thing here, if we send it off over here, I can send a hallway off this way and use it for a private dining area. Yeah, that's an interesting idea. Meat, unprepared, no. Eggs, just no. Drinks, sure. Cheese, whatever. Seeds, no. Fruit leaves, maybe. Milk, sure. Fat, paste. Rest of the stuff, why not? We'll even allow prepared food. It goes somewhere anyway. There we go. Oh wait. Plants. I specifically don't want the plump helmet or... God, I've lost it again. I've got where the, there it is. Other things are. Those sometimes take a bit to find. These are made now. Plump helmet. And then blood helmet. There we go. Yep. Actually, what is that supposed to be? Someone has that job. And I know that because I gave him all of the cooking, or, farming jobs. I think... whatever. Butcher. How far have they come? Okay, they've come pretty far. Gypsum, make plaster powder. Yeah, I don't really know how to do that. I'll have to figure that out. Or, you know, turn it into the powder. Which is the plaster? Words. I don't know the words to the words. got this here, we can set this up. Just the regular cave lynxes can go there. And that's about the only ones that actually need to go there at the moment. How do I want to do the... If I do them over here, I can put the cage. That doesn't matter that much. There we go. Good question. Nope, someone hasn't done that. Someone does have all the crafting jobs, so that'll get done eventually. Still available? Yep. Gotta check on that, make sure it's working. Don't want to have it end up going wonky on me. Now, is it the planter? It's not the planter. Carpenter? Yeah, the carpenter. And the carpenter's on break, which is why I don't have nest boxes yet. Good to know. Vaguely important, that. Do we have all the bits of charcoal and whatnot? We only have a few bits of bronze. So I'll just make another thing of bronze. Started raining. I don't want to do this. Where are the blocks? There's only 13. Yeah, we'll start from this side. And I have to go and do this every time, just so that the walls are made in the correct order. Since there is only one mason, they will actually be made in the correct order as well. Unlike some cases where it might get mixed up or something. And the mason's currently asleep, so that doesn't mean much at all. Got it. Oh, wow. Is that just marked for... Yeah, that's just marked for digging up. Okay. I was like, well, that's a lot of random junk on the floor. But no, it wasn't a lot of random junk. It was somewhat random, yes, but it wasn't a lot. And it wasn't on the floor. It was a part of the floor still, technically. And we'll give him 2 cave lynxies. Oh, yes, lots of rain. Always lots of rain. I'm going to end up with plants in here at some point as well once I get to where I want them. Planter's currently on break, which is slightly annoying. Carpenter's not doing anything. Storing in a stockpile. There we go. You're making a rock nest. That's the proper answer. Because I said it was. And the water buffalo just got trapified. So that's good news, I guess. Yeah, lots of things needing done. Probably what needs to be done is just get a lot of the stuff that's out here inside. But that'll... let me set up the wall. There we go. Now, how far are you? You're on the last one. Build N. Actually, I'm going to throw the peahens in there. And And then we'll throw the peacock there. Just so that we have that all set up. And he finished that, so I can go set up the other one. And everyone's just kind of busy at the moment. So we'll just let them do their stuff. Okay, that worked there. Armor out of bronze, mail shirt, helm, gauntlets, high boot. And hopefully it all works out for you. I don't care if it works out for you, but you know, here's hope. And where's the mason? Here's the mason. What kind of stone do I want to use for it? Should I use shale? CT, disable, enable, forbid, 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 forbid. Then go down to shale, enable it. Allow wheelbarrows, just have a lot of them. Give to that. Not that we don't have a lot of jobs already going, so whatever. One thing I can do to help is re-enable hauling on the miners since we aren't actively mining right now. That should work out. How's that stockpile going? Going pretty well.
The new season is spring.
And spring comes. Okay. Well, they managed to put down one of the boxes. And there we go. Hopefully that works out. It wasn't just the same one over. Also, the planter probably shouldn't have hauling. What job are you doing anyway? Wood stockpile. Just stop that. Go do a proper job. Like drink. That's a proper dwarven job. There we go. Now go plant. Because you're a planter. That's literally your job title. Or you could kill a horse. I guess I can't be too picky. And tan a hide actually is vaguely important. So I'll let that pass. Speaking of tan a hide, water skin quiver. Do the quiver first. And now. No, you're tanning a hide. Well, at least it happened before the cancellation happened, because apparently you didn't do the other one. But neither here nor there. There we go. Yes, now you're planting seeds. That's what I wanted. Vaguely important. And they're all in their little spots, so that's fine. We'll put the cage right here. Right in the middle of the way. Okay. I'll just have that be smoothed out. No reason. Well, actually, no, there's that bit of sand. I'll just ignore this for now. Oh, good. He's planting up a storm. Definitely can use planting. Okay, now what needs done? Making the water skin and stuff. Has that been finished? Not quite. He's on a break, so that's not gonna be done. Because why would it? Things are coming along. We've technically kept what I was saying about not doing too much, but in the end I think we're breaking the spirit of what I was saying, while keeping to the rule. Neither here nor there, of course. I don't honestly care as much as I might with some things. Make me a brevia tables and a brevia chairs. No, there we go. And we've got an elven caravan. They brought actual wagons, so they might have stuff. Oh, hey, cage stuff. Oh, right. Ha ha. Squad a kill. You're kind of slow. And why don't you already have equipment? Oh, it was, just let him do his thing. Lots of planting to do, so definitely don't want to hear them complaining about that. Enable, forbid. And we can throw that over here. Now, do you have anything I care about? I have no clue. Chief Medical Dwarf is the carpenter. Broker is the mason. Suddenly have more purple people, but it doesn't matter because it doesn't change what they do. Well, you filled your water skin. Are you gonna go kill something now? Let's see. Supposedly, that's what you're going to go do. On the other hand, you're slow as molasses in the winter. I picked the slowest dwarf ever. Hey. Okay, the falcon. A list. Oh. Falcon is fighting. The flying bronze bolt strikes in the right wing and severed part flying in the air. Huh. I guess that's one way to do it. That's actually kind of interesting. Stock. I should see the corpse. Yeah. Wow. Okay. I'm like, what happened to it now? But no, it was literally my dude. He just kind of like, and it. I just made hand gestures for the video, of course. God. And again, I don't know if any single YouTuber hasn't exclaimed about doing that at some point. I think it's almost a requirement. Make stupid hand gestures when no one can see it and then exclaims, well, I just did it anyway. But neither here nor there. Yeah, this actually provides a decent amount of roomage for nobles and such. Then again, I could just make a private dining area for everyone right now. I'm not going to, but I could. It's an option. Speaking of options, I'll request the trader, and we'll end by stealing from the door, or not from the dwarves. That would be silly. They're us. We'll end by stealing from the elves, probably. There we go. Took them a little while to figure out I wanted them to do this, but it happened in the end. We'll take your alligator. I'm really tempted to just take all their barrels. In fact, I don't really see a reason not to. Free barrel is a free barrel. I already have some buckets. I don't really need that. You know what? I'm going to get this really fancy bucket. That way when I make a well, I'll use that. Makes sense. And then... not really much along here that I care about. Oh, Angels of Fortress. Interesting. Anyway, don't care. We've got fruit. I could grab fruit. Not sure if I want to, but... it'll give my dwarves something to do. Mainly rush back and forth as they store it, but... if I'm going to steal from the elves, I might as well do it properly. I can make my own splints and crutches. That's it? Really? Huh. I don't have that much. I almost feel bad. Yeah, right. S. Bye! The upside is it means that they leave sooner. The downside is they might not bring as much next time. God, they didn't bring a lot this time either. So who knows what's up with that. Boy. Okay, it looks like we've almost got that planted. Good. Oh! Hey, is that a... yes, that is. Description. I don't know what it's used for. I'm pretty sure it processes though, so I'm going to tell someone to process it. And I said I was going to end on the trading, but I really want to make sure I wasn't being a derp. So we'll let that happen. Okay, yeah, it is processing. And... well, first of all, they're all coming done, so you should probably go harvest them, people. Yep, there we go. And... I was right. It does become thread. Good, good, good. Exactly what I needed it to do. And we don't actually need anything else along here. Kind of good. Do I give to the still? This can be the plump helmet only one? Sure, for now I'll give to the still. Or no. Won't yet. As it is, I will use this one and give to the farmer workshop, but that's a different matter. Right? Right. And butcher shop, butcher an animal. Really? Apparently they don't want to butcher that. Oh well. Are the elves gone? The elves are gone. I'm happy. It's a good thing the elves are gone. And with that, I definitely think we can finish up here. Anyway, I think we've got a pretty good area set up. I still need to work on defenses because I still haven't done that. Oh my god, something's gonna come and kill me. But that'll have to happen next time. Because for now, this is Akhier, and I'm signing off.